Welcome to our podcast. This is the Wise Monkeys podcast. If you don't know what the Wise Monkeys are, get to know. It's one of them things, if you don't know, get to know. Yes, people. And welcome to our 5th episode. I can't believe that we made it this far, man. And we've got, come on people, yes. Give it a round of applause, man. Because I think that people are starting to notice now. They're starting to notice now. We're here to stay. We've got a lot lined up, so it's going to be a couple of years anyway, so the rest will catch up. They'll find out later.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But as you can recognise, I think I probably say this every time, but this is my biggest guest yet. Do I need to give him something? Let me give him an intro, innit?
You have to still.
I've been listening to this guy's music since I touched doors. I'm not saying that
it's about 13, 14.
He's the reason why I fucking went to do it. Like the last subject we was talking about music and that. But from the ages of 13, 14, me and my guys, we've been listening to this guy.
100%. We grew up on him.
Yeah, grew up on this guy. Like, so I respect him a lot. I fucking admire his music. I admire his craft. I'm so glad that I actually got to meet him one day. And I'm so glad that he's joining me. He's giving me the pleasure to join me on my podcast. That's crazy. If you guys don't know about Hunt, get to know. Get to know.
Where you been if you don't know about Hunt?
Straight up,
man.
Yeah, that was a sick intro.
Come on.
It's the truth, my guy. It's the truth. Real talk. But Hunt's joined us here. Like this podcast here, we like to get guests on. Any guest. That's obviously that I rate and that, but we don't really do the interview thing over here. I see a lot of people's doing the interview thing, so they can go and do that. Maybe if someone wants to interview me one day, I'll go and do that. You know what I'm saying? But Hunt's going to join us in our discussion and in the topics that we like to hit. The social dilemmas, the hard-hitting topics. And today's topic is going to be beef. And can you really ever squash it? Can you really ever squash the beef? We've got a couple men in the room.
Come on.
And so we're going to get a couple other opinions. But really, what we really know is obviously there's a lot of madness that goes on in the streets. And surely it can't go on forever. So today's discussion is going to be about that. If it can go on, what's the lines that man crosses? Everybody says that it's ride or die or whatever. I'm on, man.
That's a lie, man.
And all that shit. But is it really like that? Because they're saying that, but are they really walking it?
No, you know what? Beef can be squashed to a certain extent. It depends what beef it is, because there's so many different types of beef. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it depends, yeah?
It just depends on what type of beef it is, innit? There's some beef that I feel and believe that can't be squashed. They can be truced. Do you know what I'm saying? Truced, like...
Truce.
Just both call it a day,
yeah, I don't like you, you don't like me.
Okay.
But hey, what? This is my corner, that's your corner.
Okay,
and we just... Get me, like, everyone knows me.
You know what, bro? A lot of people ain't gonna like to hear you say that, fam. Like, what do you mean truth? Like, what? But imagine, So what's the levels? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I've already seen that.
Imagine man shanked you.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah. What is it? How are you gonna truce that? You gonna shank him back? Or
what? Could happen in some situations. Like I've been shanked. It depends. Like it could be an area beef.
The area beef.
Like, so this is my estate, that's your estate. There's going to be casualties of war in it. So you might have got your head bust, I might have got stabbed. You know them ones.
But you're not taking it personal.
It's not even that I'm taking it personal, of course. But there's hierarchy in estates. So you have the guys that are seen as the leaders in it, like the guys that they run everything in it. So if they're ready to truce it, like they see the bigger picture, you know what, this is long, like we need to make peas and
it's this is for both sides.
You know they can just say like to you,
the youngers will listen.
The youngers, you got no choice.
Yeah.
Like
But
you
that
could,
ain't really the pattern over here.
Not anymore.
in
Not
the
anymore.
new
Anyway.
days,
It's crazy now, boy.
new generation.
Back
I
in the
doubt
day,
that
maybe,
happens.
yeah, back in the days. But little ones are bare rowdy these days,
Yeah,
bro.
so they don't-
If they really want to do it, bro, like no one's gonna
Right,
tell
can
them.
I say something? Yeah, imagine another day my daughter then he got robbed.
What?
Yeah.
How old
So
is
at
How old is she?
school,
Which one?
She's 10. Imagine
10,
that.
10.
10. So obviously she was gonna walk. She was walking to meet my missus after work, after school. I've gone the other way, and then obviously when she's told me now, I'm going mad.
Yeah,
and I'm
it's beef, innit?
Yes, that's my point. I'm going mad at this time,
yeah,
So I'm
that's
like,
beef, bro.
what's he look like?
That's
She's
one of
like,
them ones
no, listen,
where-
listen. She's like, he was your colour. I'm like, how old did he look? She's like 14, 15. So bearing in my mind, yeah, I'm still mad. I'm thinking, if I go out and I see this youth, I'm gonna say something to him, yeah. But nowadays, these kids, bro, they've got rolling with big Rambos, fam.
The big knives.
Yeah,
They're
so
worth it.
do you know what I mean? So I said to my daughter, obviously I was mad. I said, don't worry, we'll go look for him tomorrow. Saying if he's smart, he'll come back. And my daughter's run to the work and whatnot. So I said, if he's smart, he'll come back tomorrow, look for you. But then after,
Did he get it off her?
He didn't get it. Obviously, she's smart and she said no and put it in her pocket and then run, innit? But at the time, yeah, flipping. I'm thinking the next day I'm saying if he's smart he'll come back. But then I started thinking, do I really want to go back and see him outside the school? Get into a problem because there's a little estate where his school is, yeah. Then my face, you know, his boys, do you know what I mean? It's just a long situation.
Yeah, you've had time to think about
Yes,
it.
that's my point. That's my
Full
point.
maturity, yeah.
If I see him
It's called
when it
maturity.
first
But
happened,
there's a lot of people that will
They act
go.
on impulse.
They'll go and
Yeah.
get the wrong person.
yeah, that's my point. That's my point.
They'll go and get the wrong person that can spark a beef that can last for whenever.
That's
Forever.
that's my point. Why I didn't go because I was saying it would have. If I'd done
Even
something
if
to
they get
him,
the right person.
I could be walking to get my daughter one day, and he's with his mates in that little estate. See me, that's the guy, and then do you know what I mean?
Bro, do you know what
that's
it
like
is?
It just goes round and round. I was like,
Do you know
luckily
what it
they
is?
didn't get the phone. You know what
That's
I mean?
one of the main reasons about like can you squash the beef, innit? It's all about different levels of maturity. It depends what level of maturity, like what sort of headspace
When you get
man's
to a
in.
certain age, you ain't on it, bro. I'm telling you, man.
It's not about not being on it, but
it
it's
gets-
about
Don't say that, bruv, because you're gonna make all these little ones think that man's not
it's
on it.
about
No, coach. No, you didn't let me finish my point. You didn't let me finish my
See,
point.
when you get
I'm on it, fam.
Done,
I'll
done,
go.
Bro,
done,
disrespect. You're not gonna take disrespect, but you're not. Now, is it any one of these little ones gonna come up to you and try and take you for a dickhead? No, because they know
No,
you're not a dickhead. But then you gotta look at it like
It's how
the respect. You
portray
know what I mean? It
yourself
just gets
nowadays,
long,
bro.
bro. Like if men try to take me for an idiot, then obviously I'm gonna react. But I'm not going out there like I'm still this guy when I was 20. Do you know what I mean? I'm 30 now. I don't want to be walking down the street with my. Like when I walk down the street with my daughter nowadays and I see these 20-year-olds walking towards me, looking at me, I think, I've done the same thing. I look at you, think, you little dickhead, bro. Like, what? Just move, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not. Just get away from me, bro. Like, trust me, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. Everyone's got a different thing in it, but for
Listen,
me,
man, it's all about maturity, man.
yeah, that's
All
it.
you
I'm
So,
matured a lot, bro.
cool.
I'm not.
Say-
Like, do you know what I mean?
Alright, cool. That's
It's
one.
hard though,
That's
sorry.
one aspect to it now, yeah.
It's hard to come out of that
Go on,
mentality.
go on, okay, go on.
It's, see, because of like how we grew up, where we grew up and that, yeah.
Yeah.
We grew up with a certain mentality, and that mentality is hard to let go of. You know?
Of course, most
Like,
definitely.
I got kidnapped out of that, yeah, and you know what I'm saying. I don't do none of that silliness, but certain things I'll see on road. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you see a couple men walking towards you,
Yeah.
and they try to look at you like, "Who's this you?"
Yeah.
and that's kind of still in, man. You know what I mean?
I hear you, but it could be what mood you're in as well, though. If
Yes.
you're in
Yeah.
if you're pissed off.
No, I've seen
And
you.
get
No,
me,
I've
see
seen
that,
you.
bro.
If you're pissed off, yeah,
I've
then
seen
we'll,
you
I mean, if
change.
you're in a
Man,
good
see what,
mood,
yeah, I feel like probably everyone, because everyone, most of the people that I've spoken to about this, like, whenever I'm going somewhere, I could see a group of like boys, like black boys. It could be mixed. It doesn't matter. Like, but a group of boys, like young boys. Yeah, I always get that. Like, I'm not from the area, and I always still naturally get that.
Yeah.
Like, I could be in danger here.
Yeah.
When really all I'm doing is going to the shop.
Yeah, cool.
There's
I
been
hear you.
some cases where I've just thought, you know what? I can't even be bothered. I don't even stop at that shop. I'll just keep it moving and just go to another shop.
next
Just,
one, yeah.
but they're probably not even gonna say nothing to me, you know. But
Yeah,
just
but
from my
just-
my natural instinct from what I've grown up in,
Because you're growing,
it's
you're
like a
taking on your
PTSD
lessons.
kind
yeah,
of thing.
It is.
Yeah,
You're
so that's
learning
exactly
from your
what it is.
lessons, bro. But listen, guys. I think maybe you guys are taking this. You're getting off you're taking it in the wrong way a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Getting off topic.
We've all shown our maturity now, which is good. Yeah, we've shown the camera our maturity that this is how we deal with these scenarios now if they was to happen. Yeah, but I don't think that anybody younger than us is going to be able to relate to that. Yeah, but let me give you another scenario that can put you in their shoes. Yeah, Like you're talking about if something happens now, how are you gonna deal with it? Now I'm talking about something that has already happened, and it's already bad, and it's already like you've got beef with someone. You've got beef with someone now. Yeah. When you buck them,
do you mean
they don't like you? Yeah, every time they speak to someone and your name comes up, like, it's a problem. People can't be in the room that like you. You understand? People can't be in. You can't get with that.
I know it.
Can you squash that beef? Can you, even if it's a gang thing, can they squash that beef? Can they? And even if they do, can you trust the person that you've squashed it with?
Yeah, but bro, if you've got beef with
to not be like slightly like sending people your way, like saying you know.
Nah, I don't think you always gotta.
You can't make friends with them, innit?
Nah, you're not gonna be able to make friends with them. But in some cases, people will make friends with that person because the saying is like it's better to keep your enemies close. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? So man will be with the enemy, but really it's not because I want to be your brethren. It's because I know if I turn my back on you and you find out something about me, that's my head gone. So man would rather be around you, just like keeping it friendly, but still doing homework on you, and you'll be doing the same thing on me. Do you get what I'm saying? But
but that's the thing. That's what's happening. But is it really squashed then? Because you know it's like you're waiting.
You're waiting for the opportunity. I'm waiting for you to slip.
Yeah, or you're waiting for him to slip, or he's waiting for you to slip. You're basically waiting for him to snake you, or you're waiting for him to do something. Where you're like, I don't even like this shit anyway. Or you rap that.
You're probably planning on like snaking him anyway. You're just waiting on him to show you where your address is, or one of your girlfriends, or where your trap house is, or something where I can just get up on you and say, do you understand? If you want to continue this beef, then.
So basically, if you've had a straightener with somebody,
a punch up.
You've had a straightener, you've had a beef, like I don't know.
You can
my man banged your girl. You
that's what I was about to say.
I don't know. My man shanked you. Even a straightener, bruv. Even a straightener.
Yeah, straighteners can go down.
Even a straightener. Even a straightener. You've had a straightener with somebody. Can you be friends?
Yeah, course, bruv.
Can you be friends?
The punch up thing, bro. Like, you see what it is, bro.
Sometimes you gotta have the punch up thing.
You just took that.
If
you took that.
Yeah.
You know them ones like, you know what, cuz I was doing wrong as well, you know. I was doing wrong cuz I
do you think the losers the losers gonna feel
cool, so
they might have done wrong, fam.
Like, bro, if you get punched
they might have not and lost the fight.
Yeah, but bro, it don't matter.
They might never let it go.
Blood, you know what it is? But bro, if you turn up, cuz, if you turn up, more time, like, man would be like, man's coming to buck you, But bro, more time, if you really turn up, then bro, it don't matter really what happens in the fight. You already half got my man's respect anyway, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because bro, man turn up. Like we got it cracking, regardless of what happens.
Yeah, he knows that we can do it again.
You can't take him for an idiot again.
Yeah, because we'll do it again.
Yes, basically.
You can take bad things from him, man. You stood your ground. I stood my ground. You know what? I rate you still. You know, I give you a little ratings for that. I didn't have it, you know. Even when I banged you in your face, because you didn't even have it. You banged my back.
Yeah, and I gave him all I got. Like, and my man's still there coming for me. So. I don't know. You can have respect for that.
Like, you can gain respect from that.
Gain respect from that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because you have fights in secondary school, in primary school, and all that. You have fights, and some of these guys, you go on like you leave school, and then some of these guys like you beef with, obviously because you didn't like them from school, and some of them you remember like them fights that we used to have back in the playground, cause like, but like you know what, you didn't even have it them days, cause you know, like I'd rather listen, cause. Man will have beef with people.
Hey guys, I just wanted to quickly show you, Hunt come through. He come through. He got me my own bottle.
What's that?
Unplug that thing.
What is it? Fruit punch?
It's a magic punch.
I've been trying to get one of these for ages, bro. I've been getting onto my man from episode 1. Saying, let me get some of that magic punch. So you people, you're gonna get the axe in the thing. You can get your own joint. I'll let you know how it tastes and that.
If you watch the From Experience thing, you already know about that anyway.
Yeah, and From Experience. Has anybody? We didn't even mention that. Hunt's doing his own big podcast. Yeah. Called From Experience. FRM Experience Podcast. Yeah. Check that one out on YouTube. Check them on Insta as well. We're gonna put the apps in the ting, so you man can go and check out what they're doing as well. They got a little vibe, couple jokes.
Jokes, everything.
They got a buzz going right now still.
Yeah, man.
I watched that.
But
Go and check that.
where was we? Beef. What was you saying, Koo?
Punch-ups.
I completely forgot.
Nah, you know what we was talking about? Punch-ups, coming back from punch-ups.
Yeah.
Like, punch-ups, they happen in secondary school. They happen all over the place, But like, I've seen cases where like people areas beef on road, go jail, and then come across another enemy. For instance, like your area, see like areas, postcodes, they break down, they beef, and then they go to jail and then face guys from another borough.
Yeah.
So guys from that side of that, you know them ones from, or guys from east might be beefing with guys from west.
Just
not
because
like that, but like just giving you an example, So on road you beef with guys from east, but then in jail all of the east guys will come together to stand their ground. So you might have like had beef with me and you might have had beef on road, but now because there's about 10 of them trying to mash us up,
We join up.
You better gonna have to associate, yeah.
I've had situations where I've been in jail and I've like been with guys that technically on road we don't even really we don't know each other. We don't know each other. We don't rock with each other. But here we need like
each other.
Do you understand?
So that's all you got, innit?
So that's to me that's why I say the word truce, because things are squashed. You might leave the jail and go on road and then that it's just back to normal.
You know, you just said that. I watched the program over there about that, something about in some South African prisons or something like that. Exactly what you just said. That they join up in there. They got mad beef.
That's how they make their gangs bigger.
Yeah, it's crazy. Numbers gang. It's crazy. Right, mate, that mental. Bro.
No, but do you know what it is as well? It depends what you mean squash.
That's the thing.
There's a thing where like man can see you and we don't have a passer, or like
when you see
and we just walk past each other. Or like there's a way where squash it like and like man can be dogs with you, but like it depends how far you man took it during the
squash it like
it depends on how far it went. Because if it was just a punch up thing,
if there's blood,
you can squash it. You can be friends.
I don't think there's no comeback.
There's no way back.
That's another thing.
You can't trust man though ever again.
But can the violence done? You can truce it.
Now we can like
you can truce
dumb it down for now until maybe some youngers, a brother. Or you know, like the next generation down comes in and they don't even know. They wasn't even there when the first thing kicked off, but they just heard it and they're young.
They just heard that his uncle.
They're younger. They're you know what I'm saying. You're fucking killer, and then this is younger killer. Like get me 10 years or 5 years down the line, and then he just hears that like my man. That you know what I'm saying. Like his little brother's around, and then they just start beefing. Do you get me? Because they've just been told our area. Didn't like that area, so you just start beefing them in school. Do you get what I'm saying?
Don't like them.
You just don't like them.
Another thing is, our beef when we was growing up weren't really like the beef in the estate now, if you know what I mean.
Nah, it wasn't so many weapons.
We used to throw like mud rocks at each other.
Not mud rocks, but glass bottles, or you'll catch man and just rush him, do you know what I mean? Or nowadays, someone's died, you know what I mean?
There's no rushing
now.
Nowadays, these little ones in the ends now are completely different than when we was younger, bro. When we used to
can they squash it?
I don't think they can, bro.
I don't know. Listen, for you to like,
so it's to the death.
Listen,
not see to the death. When they get old, obviously, it gets to that point where you see maturity.
See where we are.
But right now,
you have to walk through certain paths for you to get to be here now. So see me, I wasn't always like. See what I'm talking about now. I wasn't just like thinking this now. Then I was thinking like them.
Do you get me?
You know what?
You gotta take your journey.
It's right though, because see if you're 20 years old and you're thinking like a 30-year-old, and you're going to the man them who's your age.
They're looking at you like you're
I'm not going to squash you.
You're the one that's forward. They're looking at you like shut up.
You're not on it.
You're not on shit. They pressure man like, bruv, you're shut up. This guy's a. You get me?
You have to be that way.
And you get some guys that act it anyway, bro.
You don't have to be that way.
You don't have to. You get some guys that act.
If you want to get drawn out by them little ones, fam.
No,
Like, no,
not
bro.
like that.
Like, if
go
you
on,
wanna
let
feel
him go.
pressured by youths, cause like to feel that way, fam, then that's down to you, innit, bro. If you know what you're on, fam, then you don't have to worry what
Yeah,
them
you have to let them
cuz.
say that.
Come
It's
on,
not
fam.
even that nowadays, bro.
Yeah,
They
but
could catch
someone
you
like- you
slipping,
might
and
say-
you might have to take it. You might have to take the L, cuz.
No, you might have to
bro,
prove a point.
there's
bro.
certain
Or prove a point. Yeah, that's my point. You have to take.
You're probably gonna end up
Look
trying
at
to
you.
prove
You're two on this. Like, yeah, man. You get me? I'm not talking about one of them catch you slipping. I'm talking about them catching you slipping.
bro,
And you're there. What are you gonna do? Start fighting 4 man with Rambos?
Yeah.
You get me? You just have to take the L.
No, you're
and
gonna
be
have to
alright,
duck.
you have to
But
be
you're
like,
gonna be mad.
yes, that's my point. Be like, alright, cool.
You're gonna be
Then-
mad.
and then after that, like I said,
still
you're
got a
gonna
bit
be.
of that.
Bruv, I don't
You're
even
gonna
know how
be
people
mad.
get away.
You're
right,
gonna
bro.
be mad after. You're gonna be like, hey, violated me. You're gonna be like,
No.
do you know what I mean?
You be like that then. But you see tomorrow, because I've had
Yeah, true,
situations
true,
where
yeah, I
even
hear
now
you.
at this age, like I've had little isms
can
and
ima-
schisms,
that's what I'm saying.
but I just
Sometimes
don't publicise them
Yeah.
because the first initial feeling is I want to do this.
Trust
but
me,
then
bro,
what
I'm
happens
telling
is
you.
Yeah.
You sleep on it.
Even now, I think
sleep
like
on
that.
it, yeah.
I think like that. I'll think. If you ask me now what I would do, then what I would do and what I will say might be two different things.
Well, then, that's my point. That's my point,
Acting
bro.
on impulse is
Because
one thing.
If,
Yeah.
if I see them today, yeah, and I see them a week later,
Exactly. Your
When you've
reaction
had time to think about it.
Well, then,
Exactly. Yes.
That's my point
You
as
probably
well.
try and avoid them,
You're-
bro.
yes,
you don't
you're
even
the-
want that. You don't want that energy around you.
Yeah, you don't
it does
need it.
worse for you
That's right.
Than it brings.
enhancing it.
Trust
like,
me.
If you can't see the people, if you're angry with someone and you can't see them right now, do you know what you're doing? You know this now.
They're
Do
living
you know what you're
rent-free in
doing
our
to
head.
yourself by
Exactly.
thinking about
Yeah.
someone that doesn't
Killing
even
yourself.
care?
Forgetting about the rest of your life.
Yeah, just you sit there thinking, bruv, does my man think I'm a dickhead? No.
You're killing
But you
yourself.
see the guy.
Oh, everything
See the
that
guy.
trust me.
He don't care.
He don't
Of course he
care,
don't care. That's my point. I know. Trust me, bro.
He's at home chilling, smoking
I'm telling
weed.
you,
Probably
bro.
a rat.
Not even
Giving
thinking that.
See, I just
giving
said
someone
to you,
else
sometimes you gotta take
problems.
the L.
Yeah.
It's not an L. It's just that
You
If
think
you
it's an
could-
L. You've been programmed to
Yes.
think it was an
If
L.
you know,
That's
if
right.
you
Yeah.
want to take it
You've
there,
been programmed to
yes,
think it was
you
L.
know
You've been
deep down if you
programmed.
want to show them you're gonna go jail, cuz.
But
You
once
get
you
it?
hit a certain stage, you know that ain't L.
It's a
Fuck you.
spell.
Yes,
It's a
yeah, it's
program.
not L,
It's a
just
spell.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Man's
bro?
been in certain
go,
situations where like man's been rolled on by like 30 youths. Yeah, and after that, man's got out of this situation, like in that scenario, like man knew one of them. But by the time I see my man, there's like 30 youths around me. Bro, when they all fucked off, bro, at the end of it, cause man was just grateful that I was alive.
Well
bro.
then,
You
situation.
know what
Smart
I'm saying?
man.
When you know you're in a
That's
situation
Smart.
as
That's a
well.
smart way of thinking.
When you
man.
know you're in a
That's a
situation
smart way of
and you know
thinking.
you're out of it, yeah, trust me.
Protect your
Trust
energy,
me.
like.
Bro,
What are
like-
you talking
And a lot
about?
of other people would be like, see that you, that
I wish I was
that
had that
you knew,
mentality when I was that age.
they'll be onto him.
You don't have it.
Well,
Even if he's the one who saved you.
Yeah,
But
but say, why
listen,
you just get me?
But listen, I will live another day, bro. Man,
Yes.
don't have to worry about that.
No,
Trust me.
There's certain
What was you gonna do against
situations.
30 man? What was
Exactly.
you
You ain't
gonna
scoring.
do? What was you gonna do?
Bro, I was bro, in
not-
my
you can't do
head,
that.
Fight 30 man.
in my head, yeah, Hunt, in my head, I'm thinking, bro, I'm just gonna get pitched here.
Yeah, you're
know?
gonna get beat up.
Literally,
So that's what I'm
because-
pointing about. Take the L.
Man standing
It's 30
there,
minutes,
I'm
man, you
literally
can
about
take
2
nothing.
seconds away from my drum.
What's the
Yeah, and man's about to go in my yard and they just rolled on man. Bro, I'm thinking, yeah, like, this is mad. But then, like, man, see one you that I know and it was pattern. And man went in my yard and went bed same time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And I
what
was
I'm saying.
calm.
See, like these little ones, like,
You know what I'm saying?
Bear of them are gassed, bro. Bear of them don't want to be rolling around with these zombie knives and involved in what
Some
they're
are
involved
scared.
in. Yeah, but some are
Some are
scared,
scared.
bro.
Some are
I'm
The
telling you,
majority of them
bro.
are scared.
I'm
I'll be
telling
honest
you,
with you.
bro.
The
Don't
majority of
think-
them,
don't
that's
Some
why
of
they
them are
carry
just
it
like
around.
protection.
That's why they
Not
carry it
protection,
around.
but some of it is
telling
because
you.
they know that other guys have got
Yeah.
it.
Some of
so
them-
they
some
don't
of-
want to feel
Yeah.
like.
I'm
They
left
wouldn't
out
feel
on
like
that.
they don't
Some of
feel
them are
naked,
stabbing,
innit?
man, yeah, and then going home
Don't feel
thinking,
naked.
shit, I stabbed someone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get me? I'm
Don't
telling you,
do
bro.
that.
Like, raw.
No, they
Most of them.
definitely
Come on, bro, I'm
don't
telling
think
you.
about the
Anybody,
aftermath.
bro.
That's
Yes.
never a thought.
Yeah.
I doubt
You
that's
get me?
a thought.
When the police knock on their door, that's when they're
If you
shocked.
stab someone, you're thinking about the police.
100%.
Yeah, of course, that's my point.
Bruv, let me tell you something.
Do you
yeah?
think
to
about them
stab
before?
somebody,
Not before, no.
Well, you man, should I tell you what I think
No.
about
Save
that?
yourself.
Do you know what it
Before
is? Do you know when you get home on your ones? Yeah, when you
That's when
with
you
all your
sit-
dogs and that, yeah?
Yeah, you sit in the
And see,
big bed.
I haven't, man ain't ever done none of that, bro. But my opinion, bro, when them man get home, after they just put man up or done whatever, yeah.
They can't just
when
watch
they get
cartoons
home,
and that.
So in
they're
the news
thinking
on
about
that,
all the shit what could
see if there's
happen.
a
All the shit
murder
they
hit
could
by you,
lose,
trust me.
like anything that might happen after that occurrence. At the time,
Yeah.
they might be thinking, oh, fuck that, because man's been there, bro.
Alright,
Like when
cool.
you're about
Say
to
this
kick
one,
off
yeah.
with someone.
So say
you know what I'm
you've gone
saying?
and done the mad thing, yeah, but you're so deep in the roads. I'm gonna test you, man. Yeah,
Go
you're
on.
so deep in the roads that you don't go home, fam. You go back to the bando with the gang and you sleep there with the gang and you wake up with the gang.
There is
You're
something
like
like that.
you're a level higher,
You
innit?
never got to
You're
feel.
a level higher
you never
into
got to
being
feel
like
you're
lost.
Just,
Yeah.
you're lost.
Like, listen,
Some of them
listen,
men that do
you're
it that ain't got,
constantly with them, man,
was either in care or the mums are crackhead or do you get
Yeah,
me?
cuss,
yeah.
So I hear you on that one, yeah, but do you get me? That's the gang is that they love the gang.
Cuz, look through
You get me?
history,
That's
man.
all they know. Their mum don't
Look
care
through
about
history,
them.
man. All of the guys that have been doing this gang shit, from the not the beginning, but from what we know of it, See, when you get to the you know, like the higher guys, when you hear them talking, they never say like they still want to be in this shit. They
Just they're like, fuck this, I
and then
wanna
you look
go.
at the percentage of them that even make it. Yeah, enough of them are like just dead.
Yeah.
Enough of them are in jail. You know, like enough of them are gone mad. You know, like.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah,
So-
yeah,
so-
Like that
like-
guy, what did you say that guy what's his name, the mixed race guy?
Marvin Herbert.
He says
Herbert.
it.
Yeah,
He
listen to
says it
listen
all
to
the
how he
time.
breaks it down.
Yeah, you get me? I
Listen
watched
to,
him.
listen to, he'll tell you what's happening, so
No.
you'll be fascinated.
You get me, man?
You get the
That's
wrong
it.
end of the like what he's saying, innit?
Trust
But
me.
listen to what he's saying.
He's talking the truth.
Yeah,
Like that. You get me?
yeah, I know. I've heard him a couple times.
You-
It was just for what? For what?
Yeah.
Get me?
for
The
what?
whole gang.
Yeah.
No, that,
Like-
the gang forget about you, sir. That's what like I said. You see when you mature.
they forget
you
about
see
you
about
like
when you
that,
mature.
man.
Say you like now, one of them little ones they get 20. They're 20 years old. They get sentenced to 25. Yeah.
No, they're getting 30 now.
30, alright, 30, put it that way,
30's
yeah?
now,
You know for them
Yeah,
first 5 years, your friends are all gonna maybe
Less
stay
than-
around,
less than that.
less than that, and then after that, they're gone, man. You're in there, but
No.
you won't even see them, man, again,
Man,
man.
never think
Unless
of
you're
them
a
things.
real
That's
friend.
not part of the story.
exactly.
That's not told in the film.
Trust
That's-
me, blood, I'm
it is
telling
told
you,
in the
they're
film,
gone.
but man's already watched the other bit when he had
They-
the
they've
fly
settled
car
down,
or
they've got
when he
2
was shooting
kids.
up the place and he was a rude boy.
They got
They
2
never watched
kids
the other
and they're
part
cool.
when
You
he was
get me?
like,
You're in jail.
crowd off in jail.
In a
Jail,
film,
innit?
fam.
Trust.
It's long.
Aye,
bro.
but boys though, everyone's been young. You get influenced.
Yeah,
you
yeah, of
might
course,
not
of
even
course.
realise.
Everyone's
yeah?
been influenced.
You
You can't
might
lie.
not
You're
even
just following
realise.
the program.
It's what
Okay.
like I said,
Bruv,
it's like
you
how
might
we
not
came
even
up in it.
realise that
The
you've been
role models that we
influenced.
had.
You might not realise
It
that
might
you've
be
been
for your own
influenced.
protection, my guy. If that, I'm
Some
saying
people
now,
do.
yeah.
Some
if-
people do join the team
If
just
you
for
two,
protection.
yeah, if you two have got beef with me, yeah, if you two have got beef with me, and I come to you and let's say we're in our 20s, yeah, or something, we're young, we don't think that how we think now. You two got beef with me now. There's 2 of you. There's 1 of me. But I'm thinking like an older person. I'm saying.
Hey, man's got you
it's
though,
not
bro,
worth
innit?
It's not
Man's
worth
got
it.
you.
Yeah. Yo, you man.
Let's settle this.
I'm not on it, man. That. I don't care that. Yeah, I banged you in the face. Yeah,
Yeah,
what?
man's not hearing that. Man's not hearing
They're
that.
gonna try to take advantage
And it's
of
1-0.
Man's not hearing
Yeah.
that.
They're
Yeah,
trying to
exactly.
take
And it's
advantage of
1-0.
that.
And it's 1-0.
And it's 1-0. This
So-
is no, I'm not hearing
No,
that.
even if it's 1-0, even if it's 1-0.
Yeah, still, man ain't hearing that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
No, no,
one
even if
all still doesn't work. You know
even
why?
if it's
Because
2-1 to
you might
you. Even if it's 2-1 to you, and I'm coming to you saying, yeah, you man, I ain't on it.
Do you know
man.
what it is? I'll be honest with you.
I don't think it's worth it in that.
Yeah, then maybe we might
Yeah.
can say, you know what? Because we would have
Yeah.
got the second goal.
Go on.
How
go
they
on.
see it.
Yeah.
Not even how. If I was them, I'll just even take it further and say, if I was them in that age, and I got the second point, then I might be like, yeah, my man's an idiot still. You get me? Like my man
Yeah,
knows
I hear you.
himself.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
he knows.
I might rob you out on the spot.
Yeah, he
and
knows
then-
man's
and
on his
within
thing, he's
myself,
not on it
no,
with me,
yeah,
basically.
yeah, like that's
Yeah.
one down.
Yeah,
You get
and
me?
see what happens to this man here. You think he's gonna sail away in the sun? You man, now, yeah, any opportunity that you see of this you that
Yeah.
has got something now, you know
Easy game, innit?
you're gonna know he's easy target.
That's it,
You know,
innit?
we put my man under pressure.
Yep.
That's how
Oh,
we
yeah,
think.
It's
We put
open
my man under-
season.
Yeah, it's open season on him.
You also have.
So that's
you
why
know-
people
you
can't
might,
let
No,
things
you might have to
slide.
like jump off the roads.
You have to,
go legit.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
go
have to
legit.
jump
Or
off.
Go
So they
legit.
can't
you might have to
smash
jump
it.
off the roads
You
or
have to-
like relocate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's always an estate in the area that I've got like not the refugees. But
My
like,
guy,
there's
they
always
got the rejects.
there's
Then
always
hood hoppers.
one estate
Then
in
hood
the area
hoppers.
where you know, like if you done
Yeah.
Buckeries
I
in
can
this
name
estate
one that
and got
moved,
booted
but-
out, you go there. and then you see like you ain't seen this man for ages,
and then he bumps up and you're like,
oh shit, he's going with him and him.
You're like, oh, that's where my man went.
They gone to that flats. And it's exclusive, man. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive there because they're all like.
Hey, let me go
Romans.
Hunt.
Yeah.
Alright. You man. Take this one now, yeah. This is the deepest one because a lot of people watching is going to be saying, nah fam, certain beef you can't squash. Now let's say somebody killed one of your people.
Oh, that one, you're there.
I'm talking about your brother.
That one gets
your
very,
sister,
very
your
political, fam, because
your brother,
you're talking about family now. It's not just like, oh, that's my man them off the road. That's your blood family.
For me, my initial thoughts, I don't know if you lot can change my mind, but if somebody kills one of my family members, I don't think I'll be satisfied if I kill one of their family members. I'll be satisfied after I kill all of their family members. So,
yeah, but in actual fact,
you
can't kill all of them.
Yeah, I know. So
won't
you'll
be
never
ash.
be satisfied.
And do you know what it is as well? Let me say this quickly.
You'll be thinking this mad. You'll be thinking mad all the time.
Let me say this as well, real quickly as well. Yeah, you don't know how you're gonna react until you're in that situation as well. You might say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that."
On this side,
you know what I'm saying?
you're always gonna say,
Yes.
"Yeah, I wouldn't do this.
Yes.
I wouldn't do that.
When
I
that
would do
actually
this."
happens,
but when it's on top,
bam.
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's
Everyone
all a
says.
matter of
Everyone
pride.
says.
You're gonna be emotional. You're gonna
Everyone
be.
says, "I wouldn't snitch."
Yeah.
Everyone says, "I wouldn't snitch."
This is another one as well.
When they're in front of the court,
Everyone's
judge,
like-
and they're faced with some things, they're like,
Start
you
turning
hearing
into judges' best friends.
then you're hearing some next stories of like, this man said this and that. Like,
Have you not
nah.
seen the video? Because there's a video
You know what
of
I'm
three
saying?
black men and they're standing in the dock, and then one of them, the things, the guy says, "You're charged with narcotics."
Not, and then he goes, "What?
Am I the only one charged?"
Am I the only one charged with it?
His boy's just looking straight.
Boy
Like
goes like this.
that,
His boy goes like this.
He turns, yeah, looks at his boy, yeah, he's like, as if to say,
Looks away like,
my man playing snitch.
like you're looking at me. You're looking at me. I go like this.
I'm telling you, bro, they're both standing there like that in the dock, yeah, and then he's like, I'm the only one that got charged with the cut. The guy's like, there's things like, he's like, but his mate's like,
while he looks that way. Oh shit!
you got to watch it, I'm telling you.
That picture tells 1,000 words,
It's
mate.
mad because you know.
But alright, cool. You
Tell us a story.
So somebody pitched your people. How you gonna let it go, man?
Nah, I don't think it can be let go. But listen to this, yeah.
The person has to go.
Yeah, they have to move.
The
innit?
person has to go.
Or you, or, yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Because I don't
they
feel
have to
that-
go.
I know I
they,
said
they,
that-
they have to go. They have to. When I say go, they just have to be.
But you
like,
can't move them.
Alright, but say
They
this.
might want to move though. There's some, you know,
if they get away with it and they happen to still be around, you
Bro,
wouldn't
you
want
can't
to see
have them in
them.
your face.
But what about even
Bro,
if they do
someone
move, and
picture
then they've
my
got family
member,
members that are still about, like you see man's uncle,
Good
you see
point,
man's
good
cousin, you
point.
see man's brother about.
No, bro,
You don't want to do that.
You don't know exactly.
I can live with
good
that.
Of course, you know how
I
it
can
is.
live
Man,
with
I'm
that.
to you, I'm
I
getting
know
to
what I
closest
said a
to you.
minute ago, but after a while, I think I could live with that. I'm not gonna go and get some person who's just innocent of the situation.
Because you're just a sicko if you do that, bro.
I don't know, but if you're
Come on, bro. Like, what are you
That's the
gonna do?
code
You're
of
gonna
the
start
streets,
killing
though, bro.
grannies
These
and
streets
that,
are
bro.
cold
There's a
out
code
here.
that gets
These
pumped.
streets are cold
You know
out here,
what,
fam.
though?
It's not a
That
joke out here,
person,
bro.
that person, say that person's one of their family members is doing road. Yeah,
Then probably
they
that's
can't. They can't do road. Even their family members can't do road. You know what I'm saying?
No, but their family
No,
members
but
not
then,
gonna try
bro.
hear you telling them that
Yeah,
they can't do, bro.
they're not-
That's who you're gonna beef with.
Yeah. Even if the person who done it's gone,
And
their family members
they'll
doing
probably
road,
be younger.
Yeah.
So they're ignorant. They're more than likely to be ignorant
And this is how
to the
these
point
things go
where they probably won't mind beefing you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's
Wrong and
that's
strong.
straps for them.
Yeah,
That's
they're
straps for
Wrong
them.
and strong. They don't even
Do
care.
you know what it is?
Everyone's programmed. When you're on the roads, yeah, and you're with a set of boys, yeah. I've been with like,
It's like pack mentality.
see me, yeah. Like I've kicked it with like my youngers until they become like adults, yeah.
Big boys and-
I've even gone down. I spend time with the ones that are really young. Like I'll give them time of day. I've been with a set of them. Let's say they're like 17. And I'm talking to them about college or whatever, yeah? Like going to college, like, yeah, I'm just dropping my little gem on
They
them.
think
Like,
they're crazy, innit?
see these ones that I'm talking to, I can still see potential in them
yeah.
before
They're
they
not fully
turn
lost in it. They're not
Anakin,
fully
Yeah, so
lost in
you
it.
got the wrong part.
Vader, dark side. So I'm trying to drop a gem on them, like, yeah, make sure you go college.
Do you know why though as well? Because they look at you like I'm exempt Yes, take that
because I've been talking on my raps
Yeah,
since,
like, yeah,
since
yeah,
the beginning.
get me?
I've never been known to chat shit.
Yeah,
everyone knows
What
you.
I do on my raps,
It's
I
true.
actually
Yeah,
do in
of course.
real life with my youngers.
You're
So
old
I do
school.
it for all different like ages. I was doing it with some 17-year-olds. I was talking to them, and then a 23-year-old, let's say, came that knows me as well, and the way he looked at me was like, he looked at me and went like this, like they were behind him, and he went like this.
Yes, yeah, cool.
I was talking to them about college.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
trying to drop a little
yeah,
gem
like,
on them,
leave them, innit?
and he came to me, he looked at me and went,
Yeah.
No.
See, you said that.
that's
I
not
seen the
what
little
I
ones.
need them to be on.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
this
I need to
current,
be them on that.
they need to be.
You're fucking up the bag right now.
Yeah. Cool.
They need to be ready
That's
to
man's
go.
little runner. Yeah, that's man's little. You get me? I ring
Just
yeah.
not even.
I hear that,
he-
though.
I don't think they was even on like doing that. They was on like beef.
Yeah.
So you
Just
don't
right
need.
next.
I don't need you to think. It's programming.
Yeah, of course.
You don't need to have your own
Manipulation.
It's like, yeah, savage. We're savages. We're savages.
That's it. That's
Fam,
it.
I've seen the little ones in my estate change from being cool, yeah. These I'm talking, they've just gone from, they was in year 7 last year, so now they're in year 8.
Like year eight,
and I've seen them go through
Gradually from secondary school.
being innocent, yeah, I swear, now they're walking around my estate. Trousers around there flipping like, you get me, yeah,
Little
like
bags
making
on and that.
mopeds, yeah, like rolling oh, there's feds running and that, yeah. I'm looking at them like, raw. I remember
You see the change.
yeah, I was saying to Vicky before it even happened, I was saying these lot are gonna be the new ones round here,
The little bag.
terrorizing our little estate. She's like,
Yeah,
man,
but-
they ain't gonna do that. I'm like, man, you know that they're banning weed now. I'm like, you could, bro. I'm telling you, if you
Hey, but
actually,
you, man, shall I tell you what
If
I
you
think
look
as
at
well? Shall I tell you what I think as well? You see, when I was younger, yeah, I feel like, you see older people that I used to see as man's older lot,
Yeah.
like, they was influencing man to do different things.
Yeah.
They was influencing man to get money.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what everyone, that's what the youngest
That's
one
what
like.
That's what guy, everything was evolved around money.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
Like, no one was thinking like,
Right there on that thing.
no one was thinking like, oh, let's ride out.
Yeah.
My guy, I promise you.
Can I say something?
everyone
Can I
was
say something?
on
No, but
these.
that's this.
But my
Sir,
guy,
can I
listen
say something?
though.
Can I say something real quickly?
No,
So,
because
off here.
manhood's always been about money.
No, this
But
what I'm saying.
now,
Let me tell you something.
The young
Islam-
G's from around here now.
It's about Islam has always been about, yeah. We've never been about this gang thing. Everyone does
Money.
their own thing, and everyone's on making money. Like you go out at the end, yeah. You
Not
go
so
to like
much now.
Tottenham. Yeah, let's just say Tottenham only down the road half an hour, yeah.
Yeah.
And you got
Yeah,
them
the
man there.
difference-
It's crazy. You go
Yeah,
to the
different
Boardwalk
thing.
Farm Estate. They're beefing the estate just across the road and that fam. And then the man, yeah, they're getting their bread and that. Do you know what I'm saying? But the beef is the main thing. Where
It's
we
whatever
always
narrative
say-
is whatever narrative is being
Yes,
pushed.
exactly. That's the narrative.
It's whatever
being pushed
narrative
there.
is being
We
pushed.
had older showing us.
Yeah,
oh,
my
money,
area
money.
was when from my time. My area was about money. So like, but it was still like show that you're like we don't have it.
You're not
but
aware.
it's
But if you
money.
remember when we
Get
used to have
money.
other estates trying to come and rob us. Then you remember we be chilling on the block, yeah? I ain't gonna name a certain girl's name, yeah, but she'll pop up, yeah? She'll go and then bare goons will just roll around the corner. Like, you think I'm joking? But there'll be bare man that will know what I'm talking about, yeah? You should know what I'm talking about as well, fam, yeah? But yeah, they used to come in and try. Bro, don't you remember as well, we'll buy legit peds, fam, yeah? We'll be driving, we'll say, we go Dalston. They'll try and kick us off our peds. Bro, back in the
Hey, but
day,
can I say one thing though? You see, use man.
it was mad that. Now
You see,
everyone's
use
getting
man.
money. You get me?
Man,
Everyone's
always
touching
used to
phones and
think,
what
yeah, you
nowadays,
see,
innit?
you man are donuts, yeah, because bro, you see things my age, they don't want to chill where we're from, bro, because you man already done terrorised the other things that's their big sisters and that.
No.
They don't want to come round.
No. This is the
come
certain
round.
girl.
Kind of topic now,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
We're
like-
talking about
get back on
squashing.
topic,
We're
innit?
talking about squashing beef.
You know, I'm just saying about the.
Yeah.
You get me?
Only
yeah,
time.
He's
said
talking
you
about
used to
other
get-
estates
you used
and
to
that.
get kicked off your ped and that, man.
No. Never.
I remember one time we was rolling down Kingston Road, me and you.
I'm not even gonna name
Remember that
names.
time we was on pedal bike and there was these 3 black kids come up behind us like, where you from, blood? And I'm like, these times I've already been jail a couple of times. I know how to deal with these shoots. I'm from right there, blood. What do you mean? Where are you from? I'm from right here. I'm not even
I remember
from
that. That was the hairdressers.
Yeah.
You know?
I was like, I'm from here.
You know what it was?
bro.
You know, you still
I
got
was like, bro,
Alex's.
it's coming.
You know, you got Leland's. You got Leland's. I remember that exact time. He's
Where you
thinking
going
about-
from?
So you gotta be smart.
And they was cool after that, innit? They was blessing it. I remember.
Cool after that. They didn't want it. They was like,
But listen though, that's
I
what it's
remember.
all about though, certain situations, innit? like certain situations that they can be not even squashed, they just can be stopped before they even started.
It's not, now you're
Sometimes if it's just you and the person, it can be squashed.
That's where you get
Sometimes
to
it's
in
the
the end.
outside, it's the other people
you know what
around
it is?
Yes.
that
If you've
make
had a
it.
little passing with man,
Yeah.
and then you've
agree
gone
with
back
that.
to your dog and you're like, yeah, my man tried a thing. That person can influence you
Yeah,
to
to
take a
continue.
different mindset into that situation.
What are you having that
But it's
fam?
like what my mum was
What you gonna have that from?
It's like Opie was saying though, because some of you will look at him like, no, this guy's
You
chatting
can't
shit.
take certain situations to certain man.
And listen, imagine like, I'm your best friend at school, yeah. But you've got like, you're a normal kid. You got mum and dad at home. Me, I've only got one parent. I'm getting abused at home. I'm not all that, but my light in the world is my best friend. You know, kids, what they're like. Children, adolescents, youths on the road, they cling to their friends.
Yeah, of course.
My man's had a pass off. He don't really know how to deal with it, but this shoot, he's going through hard shit. This shoot's hard.
Yeah,
he loves his friend.
You're gonna back it.
He's gonna back it.
You're gonna back it.
Even though my man don't even want it that much. His
I would
friend's
see
gonna
who
back
you're
it.
talking about. I was the other guy. I'm the other guy. I'm the guy that's got like
And you go and do the mad thing.
I'm the guy that's got like drinks in my house and food in my house. So when you come to my house, because your house, maybe you don't want to party at your house, innit? But when you come to my house, my mum's saying like a plate of food.
Everything's lit.
So you're coming to my house like
Loving
a
it.
thing. So you see, when me and you step out, I was always the brains, and I always had like the muscle. I always had muscle.
And they won't dare see nothing bad happen to you because they're thinking, my man's mum type. That's my guy.
That's my brethren.
Yeah.
I've had a brethren tell me like, you know what, like probably no one can't chat to you. See, like me and him would argue. Me and him would argue, but he would say, but no one else can't chat to you like that.
Of course.
Like no one else
Yeah.
switch on you. You know, like, cause he knows he's the muscle. He knows he's the muscle. But certain times I'll be like, shut up.
There's certain patterns.
You understand what I'm saying?
But you know that he can't.
He might flip out like
You know
on a
that
mad
he can't
thing.
talk to you like that, innit? Like you know that there's only a level. There's only so far.
I know that I've dealt with him in such a way that he ain't gonna betray me.
only
He
so
would
far it's
always
gonna go,
like respect me.
Yeah.
But like he would let me know that like see these next guys, they can't chat to you like
don't
that
let
because
them
you know
chat
why?
to you.
Because you're my brethren.
Yes.
I'm very protective. He said it to me. I'm very protective of my friends.
Yeah.
So if you're my friend, he doesn't even want me. He not even like that. But he wouldn't even want to be with like my next brethrens. I couldn't bring next brethrens around because he'd probably start on them.
Yeah.
Even at this age.
Alright, bro,
So,
you see
well,
me,
what-
man will be out on a vibe and that, especially with open that, yeah? You see me, man won't even have no passer, but you see me, like, man will just be walking
That's
around
what he's
like,
like as well, you
bro,
know.
I'll just be checking on my
If-
people.
yeah,
If man
yeah.
sees anyone fruity around them,
Yeah.
I'll be like, what
Is
you
that
on,
like,
bro?
yeah, that's your brethren,
Yeah,
isn't it? So you think,
yeah.
is your brethren safe? Is he cool?
Yeah, that's what man's on. Because, bro, like, you can never be too sure.
You don't know what's going on, innit? Your friend
But
might be
even
a
though more
friendly
time,
guy that's
even
just
though
talking
more
to
time you might
anyone.
be being overprotective, that
Yeah,
guy ain't
you
even
was-
on
That's
nothing.
what I was getting at, yeah. Say like
I'm like that when
if
I'm drunk. I ain't gonna lie.
say like if
If I get drunk, I'm gassed.
say like if man's just like you've got a friend who's just on it, on the war thing, and you're not even on the war thing.
But you see me,
But your
though.
friend's not letting you get violated. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you're in a beef that when your friend is not there, you can't even
It's
handle.
peak for you. It's peak
Yeah.
for you. Yeah.
I watched
But
that
it's
and
not
that.
up to you to squash it because it's your guy
not even your
gonna
beef,
keep
like,
it
yeah,
going. Yeah. How does that guy get out of that thing now?
That guy. No, but your friends should know that you're not on it, man. My friends know that, like, not like I'm not on it, because I back myself, when it's on top. But I was always taught not to start trouble.
Yeah.
Like, I was always pumped that like information
If they hit you, you hit
subconsciously
them back, innit?
sunk in my head.
Yeah, you
Even
get
though I
hit,
had
you get-
influences
yes,
from people, I still followed the other information. So I've never been a troublemaker. I've grown up a reputation around my area amongst my people and peers. They know Hunt don't start trouble. Therefore, if you start trouble on Hunt, the amount, like, I had issues like months ago, not a couple months ago, because it's all crammed in, but like, let's say a year or 2 years ago, and the way my friends rallied up, like
they got
ran
you.
down
Yeah, cool.
so
Yeah, man, yeah,
angry
cool.
that someone could think that
They
could
could try to take the piss.
like,
Yeah, cool.
oh my days, this is hot. Like they was doing like the stuff. I
Yeah,
had
but-
to say to them to allow it.
Yeah,
My
cool.
guy,
Allow it, brother.
my guy, that's because you're a Hunt though. That's because everybody around you knows, yeah.
He don't start
that's
trouble.
Hunt.
Yeah,
He
he
don't
don't
start trouble.
That's what
This
people
guy's
don't
trying
like
to
as well.
start
You know when
trouble.
someone don't start trouble,
He
you
must
go
be-
and start trouble with them.
he must be trying to fuck up the pattern.
You know they don't
You
start
know what I'm
trying to take the piss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He
Trying
must
to
be
take
trying to-
advantage.
Let me
He
just
must
say
be trying to
something real
fuck up the
quickly, yeah.
pattern.
If that situation was vice versa, yeah, where you was the troublemaker, they
I'd
would
have to-
be
yes,
there. They would
yes.
be rallying around.
They
you,
might be.
yeah.
Some of them would. Some
But
of
they
them
say
would.
they say set it.
Yeah, No. yeah. They'll be
Set it.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
If I'm not, I can't give no orders.
No,
I
no.
can't say, oh yeah, back my beef.
Yeah.
No, because
You
you're
have to
you're
be
on
the
this
one
thing.
that-
Set, go and
After-
set it, and we
After a certain amount of time,
do you know
yeah,
what?
We might not
the
even
boy
back
who
it
cried wolf.
True.
You can't keep following the guy to trouble that. If he's
Yeah,
in trouble,
no.
he's always getting in trouble.
Yeah.
You'll,
No, because
You're going to end up getting in trouble.
you'll
Yeah.
leave that
Do you know how
guy.
many
You'll drop him
enemies
out.
are gonna
Yeah, like you
make?
said,
At the
you
beginning,
open
you won't
episode,
know.
innit?
You won't
Yeah.
know.
At the beginning, you won't know.
You
but
won't know.
after
So after a
2,
while,
3, 4
or after a
passes-
couple jail sentences, and like
You said it in
madness
the episode.
happening,
Thinking raw.
you get me? You
I
see,
said it in the episode.
As
Bad
well,
friends.
Yeah, bad people can get good people in
That's
trouble.
what you said.
Yeah,
Yes, that was so true, bro.
I call you, man.
Because some men are on
gonna say.
cases, yeah, because they've been with someone, yeah, and
Like-
they was just there. You get me? But
Yeah.
Like, let's
Wrong place,
say,
wrong
yeah.
time.
yeah, that's what. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it
So-
depends on
all
your.
situations.
It depends on your peers, innit? Yeah, because like,
The one, and you choose them.
let's just say now,
Yeah,
yeah,
you do
if man's
choose
had
them,
a
you know.
passer.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Let's just
It's up
say
to
if
you,
man's
man,
had a
them
passer, yeah, and I've bucked someone on the high street, me and him's got it cracking. Straight away after that, you're gonna go buck your boy.
yeah,
Yeah? And let's say now you tell your boy, I bucked my man, like we got it cracking. Like regardless of who won, innit, yeah? Like if your boy says to you,
don't
"No,
have that.
No, fuck that, don't have that.
We're riding
Straight
that.
away,
Yeah,
you're
it's
gonna
gonna
feel
go
like,
down.
Yeah.
no bro,
Now
man
you're-
can't have that.
You can't have
Yeah,
it
because
But
now
if
you're
your-
fighting him and
If
your
your
boy.
dog says to you, look, like, how do you want to deal with that situation?
It's a situation
Yeah.
where you're
Nah,
trying
they
to
don't. I
impress
don't
as
think
well.
they asked
No, they
at
wasn't
that
trying to
age.
impress.
But if it's
that
your true
rational,
friend, like bro, like if
Yo.
it was one of you, man, and I said, look, a man came to you that situation, you was like to me, Cheese, how do you want to deal with that situation? The man would think about it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But certain men, they don't think about it. As soon as man will say that they ain't got the right people around them, it all comes with experience.
Yeah.
Knowing
Yeah.
who's your friend, knowing who to keep around you.
Yeah.
Because if you go to that guy and they're like to you, oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Did that. Did that.
film.
Man knows where his mum's yard
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
You know
Let's
that
go
about the
on his
Bronx
mum's
style, the
yard.
film?
Then you're gonna
The
feel a
Bronx
certain
style.
way. You're gonna be like, you know what, you man? Did that. Let's roll there now. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
But it depends on your surroundings. It depends on your environment.
What friends do you keep in it?
There's so many circumstances that matter.
No, that's what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
It's a deep topic,
Who do you
innit?
keep
It's
around
deep.
you, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, who are the people that you keep?
It's
Like you said,
I think
you
it's
choose.
a hard lesson to learn. That like, you man,
it's a lesson.
out there. You can choose your friends and you can unchoose them.
Yes,
okay.
you don't have to
Yeah.
be friends with someone.
You don't
forever.
have to
No,
keep
of
them
course.
friends. If
Fam.
you're thinking man's a liability, you can drop man out. You know.
Bruv,
you
I
can.
I have
It's
to
hard.
remember that,
Let me
yeah,
just-
from
it's
my
very
20s.
hard.
I have to
It's
put
hard.
that.
As
No.
a youngster, it's hard
You
to,
can
it's
though.
hard to like, and still exist in that same,
Yeah.
like you have to, like when you
Yeah.
drop them out,
You have to
you have
never
to
go
like
legit.
maybe move.
It's hard.
Not move area, but like
Yeah.
move your circle, move like what the things
You have to
do.
change your
Because you're gonna be
friendship
coming
group. You
around.
just-
You can't come to the same estate. Like I'm your
just be
friend,
chilling around.
and then like,
Like,
and
yeah.
then
He drops you
you're
out,
a
but he's coming
madman.
and link
You're
up to the
moving mad.
estate.
Yeah, we're not like I'm not feeling you. If I've got like a conglomerate, like a couple man, 5 man that say, you know what, my man's an idiot. You
Yeah.
know, my man's not moving correct. He's doing dumb. Then we can drop you out. We just rub you out. Do you understand?
If you got
But
a
if it's a
support-
thing where
if you got
support,
my backing you-
if it's just me on my own, and I think, I don't want to be
It's
your friend.
hard.
I don't want to be your friend. no
You don't
more.
want to be the one
Oh,
to
come
say
on, guys,
that.
man. You and a couple man will probably
No,
start.
man, 'cause you
might get tarnished.
I see man doing that out here all the time. I don't talk to my man all the time, fam.
I've seen this way.
Yeah,
and they make it awkward for other people, bro. Like, oh no, don't make my man come here. You know what do you mean? Don't make my man.
No
That's
names,
not-
but I've seen man go from this ends to that ends to this, just
Yeah.
switch, just
Yeah, you
going
see.
rounds and
But you,
compare
man,
the- you know what I
you
mean?
see this subject, yeah? Like, to be honest, yeah, it all boils down to, yeah, like so many different circumstances. Like,
beef.
not one thing can like,
Alright, cool. Is there any beef you can't squash?
Like, say, like,
Your
bro,
situation,
if man
you
moves,
said maybe,
if man
that
turns up
situation.
at my mum's yard and tries to do a mad thing to my mum, my baby mum, my kids,
Then you're going to the death.
any of my family, my guy, I'm telling you, you see me,
Yeah, of course,
I'm not even like that. But if somebody
You-
does something
everyone's
to my
like that.
if somebody does something to my family,
Yes,
if
that's my
someone
point.
says
That's
to my
what I'm saying.
family,
That's what I mean. Everyone's
My
like
guy,
that when they
I'm
try
telling
to
you,
you
man's going to the people, yeah, that I think is my type dogs, yeah, like the people that I think, if man goes there with this thing, yeah, and man tells them how man feels, and they're gonna say to me, Cheese, whatever you feel like you wanna do, let's go.
Yeah, I don't feel like
Other
I've
than
got no one I
that,
can ring and do
other
that
than that, you
nowadays.
see me,
You
man's
get
got
me?
things to
That's the-
lose.
But
Man's got things to
I'd have to
lose.
bring family.
He didn't want to stitch himself up.
I'd have to
He
bring
didn't say
family,
too
but-
much, innit? He didn't say. He didn't say it. Like he didn't say it.
Some beef can be squashed.
Didn't say
when
what?
when I
It
say
can.
squashed, I mean
Can I say-
there-
can I just
it's
say a
time
little
and
sorry.
age, time and age.
So let me just say a little something, yeah. Obviously,
You ain't gonna
I grew up
leave
here.
at 50.
Obviously, you man know I grew up Harry Estate,
Yeah.
and we always had beef with
Shakespeare.
Kerridge, yeah. And this was an inherited thing. It wasn't something that we started.
Yeah.
Our elders before us
Yeah, cool.
had this beef, and it was all a madness. You know what I'm saying? So we were just kind of we inherited that beef. I didn't even know we was beefing these man.
Yeah, back in the day,
You know what I'm saying? We was just
sometimes.
scrapping.
You just don't come over here, innit? Don't come over
They used to
here.
walk in the
Rush
M50
cheese, so it's
deep
different.
that come and rush
Telling
us.
you,
fam. You know the ones that was
that's my
mad.
point, yeah.
I
But
was
now,
showing off about it the
my
other
point
day.
is, yeah, I see these man. You know what I'm saying? I see
What,
some of them
now?
about. Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
yeah. Well,
I
you're
see
older
these man
now,
about.
innit?
But
So-
obviously they just look at man. Give the nod.
Yeah, because we was there, man. We was there at that time,
It's
man.
respecting as well, isn't it? Because they know,
Yeah.
innit?
Like,
Yeah,
yeah, we was there at that
of
time,
course,
man.
of course,
Few
of course.
punch ups through like chases with knives,
Yeah.
whatever. Like,
That's what we
like
were saying,
children.
that's kids now. We're older now,
Yeah,
man.
you're
Come on,
children.
man.
My guy, the
That
punch
can
up
be
thing.
squashed, innit? That
Yeah.
kind of beef can be squashed, because that's
Well,
just
not
petty
squash
beef,
because
innit?
you never speak about it. It's just like, you know
It's
what?
just done
That
enough.
can be
even
squashed.
knew
That
the
beef
guy, like,
squashes
you know,
itself.
there's
It
no
just
reason
squashed it,
to.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
beef squashes itself.
It squashed
You get me?
itself.
That beef just dies out because
just
you get me?
died out.
Everyone's
Yeah.
like,
Nothing
that's exactly the
personal.
point.
No, it's
See,
nothing
I
personal.
met
Exactly,
people.
it's nothing
See that
personal.
Havisage, like you said, Havisage. Right? I met people. Like when I started plotting around the flats now, I've heard about this Havisage. Oh, they're
Aye,
coming.
but
That won't
bro,
beef though.
We're going
before you
there.
carry on,
I've
before
met
you
people
carry on.
in them flats in jail and become tight with them.
Yeah, I know.
And I didn't even
That
know.
weren't beef though. We used to just rob each other's peds and shit, bruv, yeah? You get me? That's what it was,
Aye,
though.
that's
That's beef.
local. Do you know
And we'd
what
go
that
there. If we go,
That's
like I
local
just
back and
said,
forth.
Yeah.
we'd
It's
rush, man.
local
It
back
wasn't
and forth.
you catch slip in, or they'll catch someone and you get me. That's what it was.
It's
Or
local back and forth.
You'll
That's
see each
what
other
it
and
is.
start throwing bottles.
It's not like a
Patient,
proper
man.
beef.
That's what
It's
I'm
not
saying.
like.
I've had my estate has had many different beefs with different areas, and before we used to beef them, we were friends.
You're a friend, yeah. You see?
Do you understand? We were friends, and I've been in jail with guys from the so-called enemy sides, and I've been in jail with them, like in the showers doing my thing, and the guy's walked in and he hasn't said nothing to me because there's no problem.
But how
between
did you
us.
feel?
Personally, yeah.
But how did you feel? Yeah. Like you see when that guy came in the showers, knowing that
Yeah,
you,
no
knowing
worries.
that you two had previous beef.
No, not me and him, but our areas had.
Alright, cool, but just knowing that like there was some sort of pass
I thought, yeah,
like,
this
like,
is when
that's
it
Hunt.
happens. I thought,
Like,
yeah, this
that's
is when
Hunt.
yeah, this is
Man
when
knows
it
him.
happens.
Yeah.
This is when it
How
happens.
did you feel, bro?
Like, I thought
You
this is
weren't
when it
easy
happened.
taking your shower. Or
Yeah.
I wouldn't be, but I don't know about you.
It
I can't
It
speak
doesn't
for
mean
you.
it doesn't just because it's not easy doesn't mean that you have to bug out.
No, but I'm
I
saying
thought to
like,
myself, this is when it happens.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
just
gonna
watch
have
it,
it.
yeah, you just
But I'm
watch
not
it,
gonna
yeah,
set
cool.
it
You don't have to
because
go. I'm not comfortable with that.
Yeah, cool.
no.
You just keep an eye on
Bro,
man.
like,
Yeah.
it's a thing where, yeah, it's a thing where like
do you know what
both
happens?
parties, yeah, both parties have to suss the situation out, innit? Yeah, if you're with your
dog,
dog,
it's the first move. That's what it is as well, G.
Yeah.
Because if you try to move to me, then I know it's on. If you don't move to me, and I don't move to you,
because bro,
then
when
you know
I-
it's not on. You get
when I
me?
was in jail, I went into the shower room one time, and there's just bare dogs in there, and they're all like asking man questions, but like man was just like, yo, boys, man, just taking a shower. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Man thought that I felt slightly like, oh, like raw, like deep down, my pride was slightly hurt.
What,
Yeah.
job?
Yeah, in jail, bro, because
Bro,
these
I've been
man's
with
walked into
guys.
the shower room, yeah, and there's like 10 man,
Yeah.
and man said to them, like, what, is one of you man waiting for the shower? And they're like, no, bro, like, what are you on? And man's like, they're like, I can hear them when man's in the shower, bro. You feel like your heart feels slightly like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying?
I've been with guys
See,
that's
that
meant to
thing-
be
like-
the ops, fam. I've been with them, yeah. And then the moment, see me, because I know how I am amongst my friends, yeah. Once the ops get to see,
your pattern.
when they got to see, oh shit, this guy's cool, like,
Yeah, bless.
Like
Yeah.
They're cool.
Like, oh shit,
I got on with them.
Yeah.
I got on with them.
I've heard stories about
and see when I got on with them,
friends in jail.
the
anyway,
stories that we had amongst each
because
other
they're both
were
big
about.
birds.
It let me know. They let me know that they rated.
But bro, you see,
They rated the guy. See the youngers that they were beefing of mine. They rated them.
but Hunt, you see when them man there.
See?
Alright, you know what, guys? Let me ask one last question to wrap up the show, yeah? Yeah, is there any beef that you can't squash? Yeah, I know I asked it already, but is there any beef that you can't squash?
Yeah.
To example
Definitely.
you said, I reckon.
There's loads of.
If someone kills your people, you're
Yeah.
saying you're going to jail for life, yeah? Cool. Yeah, are you prepared?
If someone kill my daughter,
Are you guys prepared
Nah, man.
to go
No,
jail
'cause
for
even
any
that-
situation?
Well, look,
is there any
look.
situation that would
Have
say,
you watched
fuck that,
Jurassic
it's worth my life?
I'm not saying the beef squashed yet.
Because you
or
can't
beef
bring
being
that
squashed.
person back,
kids,
you know?
But listen to this. Listen to
You
this.
can't bring them back.
Look at what we've been watching. Have you been watching Truth Be Told with Tricky and that?
No.
I watched one episode. I
Tricky
watched.
doing his thing now.
I watched one with Mega, innit? I watched one
He's
with
done
Mega.
with Mega.
And they had beef as well. They had beef.
They didn't have Pacific beef.
Oh, okay. You won't know more about it. I thought they had beef.
The side
They was
that
pass it in the circle.
the side that he was on and the side that Tricky was on
They had madness.
was like it's a documented beef.
Yeah.
You know them ones like so. For these two to even be coming, like
The
I'm not
same
saying
thing.
the
Yeah,
main
of course.
thing
Oh,
will
yeah,
be
good
squashed.
point, good
I'm
point.
saying these two even having
Sitting
this
down
conversation
in the same
is like
podcast,
like
yeah.
for some people, see the new generation. I don't know what they're gonna take from it, yeah. But you see, there's a set of us that are that generation that think, oh my god, I can't even believe. I can't believe that these two, like, how come someone didn't say something to him and someone didn't say no because
That
maturity.
means that
Yeah,
everybody's...
Same with
Everybody's
did you watch the
a bit
Young
of
Spray
maturity and Lippy?
Lippy, did you watch
like,
that one?
Like Lippy would be conflicted because
Yeah.
Lippy is on.
Tricky's team. That's what I'm saying. It was
So
yeah.
like, and you know that it's the similar
Same
kind
yeah,
of thing.
course.
Do you get what I'm saying? So you can see. I'm not saying they're gonna squash it. I'm saying that you can
But
see
I was
it's
shocked,
better than what it was
Young Spray
before.
was bigging up Mars and that.
There's some sort of
I
maturity
saw it as
is
well.
there. There's some sort of maturity there for them to for
They're all the
Lippy.
right age.
That's
They're all
why
the right
see,
age,
you
innit?
know
But
when
listen
they
to
running
this, Tricky
around
could have said to
kill
Lippy,
man at 40 and that.
Like Tricky could have said to
That's long.
Lippy, don't go on that show.
Yeah,
Out of
you
loyalty to me and being on our show, but maturity has allowed him to think, well, nah, you know what?
Do your thing, yeah.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
No, but bro, don't you see what's going on here?
Gone.
Don't you
It
see
could be
what-
the
what
same
they're-
thing what we were saying before.
Don't you see
Keep
what
your
they're warming up to?
enemies close. I don't know.
Yeah,
But-
that's what they're doing, bro.
but it looks
squashing it,
it's
bro.
better
And then
than you
we're
lot
discussing
beefing.
it. If that goes on the
guess so,
internet,
yeah.
if they squash it, that'll be a big thing, you know.
Fam, they're
No,
warming
big
up.
thing, man. It'll be
Don't you see
big,
what
bro. I'm
they're
telling you, man. We're looking at. I see Bear Man on my Insta saying, "Bro, how's man doing that?" And
Fam, I hope them man do squash it, bro.
And I was
Real
looking
talk,
at it,
man.
thinking, yeah, bro.
I hope they do squash it, fam.
Squash it.
Well,
they-
not squash it.
They're not
but
even
like,
beefing
truce it,
anymore.
man.
If you
There's
think
not
about it.
squash
They're not
just
beefing.
truce it,
If
man.
they
Yeah,
see
like,
man
like,
at a
like,
festival
yeah.
or
Conclusion
something,
of just
Yeah,
like
to be
drawing
honest, I
lines in the
think-
sand.
thing.
If I'm being very honest, whatever they're doing, yeah, like, see their beef, all the people they're showing it to, I don't think anybody really gives a shit. Even
Yeah,
them themselves,
yeah,
they're
maybe
not,
so.
they're not
Yeah.
going out there looking for each other.
Just that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
No,
That's
it's not
my
at
point. That's what
that
I'm
level
saying.
anymore.
But
is it?
what they're doing is showing a good example,
Yeah, yeah,
and showing
yeah.
what's capable out there, and
Yeah.
showing even the topic that we're
It just
doing
gives an
today.
example
It's
for the
answering the
youth,
question, isn't it? Because what they're talking about, I'm sure there was some deaths involved. I heard a couple things, yeah. So it answers the question. The topic that answers the question today. Can you
Some
ever really
beef-
squash it?
Some beef, yeah.
Some,
My
Some
opinion.
beef, yeah.
fam,
some.
for your own self, for your own fucking health, yeah. All beefs.
Should be
Trust-
squashed.
No, for me,
Else you holding your
Yeah.
beef is
My
mental
guy.
health, bro.
Yeah.
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 I'm not saying
For your own sanity.
for your
10
own
I'm not
sanity.
saying 10 seconds later, let it go. Let it go. It happened 10 seconds
Over
ago.
years,
You know what I'm saying? But obviously, take your time. But just know that there has to be an end. Don't kill yourself over a situation or a
No, most
scenario.
definitely, man.
Yeah, but people, I've never done this before. I'm begging you people to subscribe. All these people watching my show, no one's subscribing.
Nah, you have to subscribe. What's wrong with you,
Subscribe
man?
to that.
Like,
Hit that subscribe button.
I've got
Man, I'm
120
dropping-
something subscribers.
Cuz, remember
man.
that thing that
Trust
like when I spoke to you,
I
yeah?
know man that have got.
Remember when I spoke to you, yeah, and we was going back and forth on the DMs and that, yeah?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
I sent that, what's it called, that like voice it's not over, yeah? You see when I see it, yo, check what Hunt said. I said, yeah, he's moving proper. Like, I liked how you dropped that gem on them. So that let me know this podcast is about dropping gems and like awareness, and it's just like, you don't have to say, oi, kids do this. No, that's not the message. We're just gonna discuss it amongst ourselves.
And you're gonna see.
And then you just hear like, you know what, it's true what they're saying. But and then
you take your own.
So I'm glad that you see what I'm about, man. I'm so glad that you come.
Yeah,
really,
trust me,
I'm so glad that you come.
Big up for
Real people, real
you, man,
topics.
thanks for coming as well.
Definitely, all the man them in the building.
Everybody, thanks for locking in. Subscribe, like, share, all of that stuff. This is the Wise Monkeys.
If you don't know,
Get to know.
Get to know.